caution at Bristol. Joey Logano brought out the caution flag, and it was not pretty. Logano was battling Jeff Gordon for the lead. Gordon slipped up in turn 2, and Logano got right alongside him, but could go no further. And coming off 4, Logano jumps up in the groove right in front of Denny Hamlin, and wait for it, wait for it. Pow.
What did we say when we were watching this? If he doesn't move Jeff Gordon, somebody's going to move him.
And that's exactly what happened with his ex-teammate from Joe Gibbs Racing, Denny Hamlin, in the 11.
Gordon on the throttle. Leads Hamlin off into 1, but Denny likes the bottom.
Whoa, 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 he might have a tire down. He may have a left rear tire down. No, I guess it just built up, Larry.
Look at these guys, though. 3 wide off turn 4.
Kyle Busch hugs the bottom against Harvick, and now Kurt Busch and Keselowski.
I think what we kind of speculated on the 24, 2 tires there a bit ago, give me track position, get out front. So far, it's worked. And
for the first time today, Jeff Gordon can run the bottom of the racetrack, as behind him, Kane and Kenseth for second. Crash, and the 9th caution of the day. Jeff Gordon in turns 3 and 4 appeared to lose a right front tire, and Matt Kenseth drove right under him.
Yes, he did. I think you'll see Gordon blows. I don't know if he blows a right front tire. I think that's what happened, because the car just, he goes in, he does that dive bomb thing, and then right here you see the car just takes off. Matt was great big run on the outside and drove right up on the back of him.
And we are hearing that the right front blew, but it's almost like something was starting to go wrong, because Kenseth caught him in a hurry in 1 and 2.
The handling was going away, Larry. You could see him have to ease off it going into the corner multiple times, and then this right there.
Yeah, she just turns, and here comes Matt. Matt had a full head of steam, nowhere to go.
With Jeff Gordon, who had 154 laps on those right side tires, but you had a tight race car. You made the strategy to get the clean air. Was that the right call?
Well, we also wanted left sides, because we heard left sides were helping the cars turn. We saw some other guys do that, and it definitely did that. The car was really good out front there on the restarts and got clean air, and we're setting sail. The right fronts never blow out when you're up against the wall. I dove down to the bottom to pass the 32 car. As soon as I got into the banking, I felt the right front go. I really hate that we collected Matt Kenseth tonight. He had a great car. He was coming. It's just a matter of time before he got us, but a great, great effort and day up until then for this Drive to End Hunger Chevrolet. So proud of that, and we needed points. This is definitely not going to get us many.
Thanks, Jeff. Jeff Hammond?
Yeah, I'm down here with Matt Kenseth. And Matt, first and foremost, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Jeff said he was sorry it happened, but he blew a right front tire. From your viewpoint, what could you do?
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot either one of us can do about that, so it's going to take a lot of Husky tools to fix that thing, but really encouraged. Jason made awesome adjustments. Again, I thought we had that run, the fastest car, one of the only cars that could pass out there today, and man, we just got a little behind, and I just finally had it made up, and we wanted to be in the lead for that last pit stop, you know, so we could get ourselves some track position there, and blew a tire right in front of us. Just nowhere to go, so we had a great car again today. We just didn't make it to the end, unfortunately.
Thank you.
Last August, Kenseth was in a wreck with Tony Stewart battling for the lead. He finished 25th then. Ready for the restart. Keselowski, Menard, and the 17 Stenhouse did not pit. But here comes Kasey Kahne on the outside on fresh tires.
Yeah, he's one of 10 drivers that went with just 2 tires. Clint Boyer back in 14th, the first driver with 4.
Boy, look at that 27, Larry. I mean, he's got a pretty good-looking car. He was good early in the race. Hadn't heard much out of him, but here he is now, late in the day, challenging for the lead.
Paul Menard has only 3 top 10s on NASCAR's Sprint Cup short tracks. They've all come right here. And in the last 4 Bristol races. 3 wide, Jimmy Johnson and Kyle Busch make a sandwich out of Stenhouse.
You know, Stenhouse did a great job right there. He held his line, and they went by on both sides. I know he didn't like it, but that was the right thing to do.
And then third place changed hands with Kyle Busch.
48 in the wall, guys.
Yeah, turn 4, Darrell. And you heard it from Jimmy.
Blew a tire.
40 to go. Green flag. Keselowski spins the tires. Here comes Kane.
Kane, nobody in that outside line could go.
Keep an eye on that 15 car. Clint Boyer, remember, 4 fresh tires versus everybody else with just 2 fresh tires on the last time to pit road.
And for the lead from pole to penalty to coming right back is Kyle Busch in the 18.
Boys, this is going to get ugly. It's going to be fun to watch, but I think it might get a little ugly here. This is some aggressive hounds right here in the front right now.
Top 3 ran 3 distinct different lines through 3 and 4 that time.
Larry Keselowski, he couldn't even get going. He was spinning the tires so bad. I've been worried about that camber in the rear tires and how that was going to affect some of these short tracks, particularly on restarts.
Now, can Keselowski reclaim the lead? First, he's got to deal with Kyle Busch.
He's a pretty determined young man, but of course, I thought it would be the Brad and Kyle show today. Kasey got in there and is right in the middle of it.
Almost.
He might be able to do it in turns 1 and 2. He seems to get through the middle of this turn a little wee bit better. No, gets loose up off. He's working on him.
He gained a little that time, Darrell.
And there's Kurt Busch, though, in that 7-8 car, much faster than these 2 guys.
Denny Hamlin's been into the wall. And Hamlin against the wall again in turn 1. And drifting back in the pack. In trouble.
I think he's got some damage to the right side quite a bit. The car won't turn. He's just bouncing it off the wall.
7 laps to go. Hamlin just trying to hang on now.
Yeah, I don't see him being able to hang on. He's just using the wall to stay in the racetrack.
Yeah, he's bent the suspension, Larry, and the car won't turn. He's just sliding it off the wall. Trying to bring it home, but I don't know if he's going to make it or not.
And here comes the leader. Kasey Kahne closing in on him. Will take the bottom. Oh. Hamlin in the wall again. And here comes second place. Third and fourth side by side. Keselowski and Kurt Busch.
Yeah, Kurt Busch turned that thing down to the inside, but Keselowski had to go low to dodge Hamlin.
Hamlin trying to maintain at least minimum speed to finish these final 4 laps.
Boy, he's just, it's like a slot car. Got up against the wall and just keeps bouncing off and going.
Kasey Kahne 1.8 ahead of Kyle Busch.
Boy, if we make it to, if we get to the end of this thing, it's going to be hard. I've seen people bouncing off the wall, off each other.
NASCAR telling the 11, pick up your speed. You're below minimum speed. We'll black flag you if you don't. 2 to go.
Boy, he needs to pick up the speed. Danica Patrick, the 10, almost just ran all over Denny Hamlin.
Hamlin may not make it around. Right front going down. Final lap for Kasey Kahne.
Just bring it on home here.
Sails it off into turn 3. Gets underneath Joey Logano. And Kasey Kahne wins the Food City 500 at Bristol.
Nice job.
Yeah! Good job, guys. Awesome job. Good job, Kevin. Way to go, boys. Way to go. That's a big accomplishment today.
Kane beats Kyle Busch, the pole sitter, by 1.7 seconds. Chevy, Toyota, Ford, the first 3, with Keselowski third, edging Kurt Busch and Clint Boyer.
Live in Bristol, Tennessee, moments ago, post-race, that's Joey Logano. Remember, who got bumped by Denny Hamlin going over to Hamlin's car and wanting to talk with Denny about it. You see the crew from the Joe Gibbs team. They were former Joe Gibbs Racing teammates. And Michael Waltrip, you said that Logano wouldn't take the apology over the radio lightly, and the pushing is coming to shoving here.
Yeah, we can see what happened. Joey Logano pulled up in front of Denny. Denny said, I'm not giving you a break, Joey, and punts him when he gets down to turn 1 and 2, spins Joey around, and tempers flared after the race.
Hamlin out of line.
Hamlin, you've got to give and take in this sport. He gave, he didn't take.
Matt Yoakum is with Denny Hamlin.
And Denny Hamlin talking things over right now with Darian Grubb. Emotions have settled, Denny. A lot of conversation a couple weeks ago after Phoenix on Twitter between yourself and Joey. Was this a carryover, what took place today?
No, it didn't have anything to do with that. Really, you know, you got to control your car, and he slid up into me, and really he would have been in the garage with no radiator in it had I not checked up twice. So, you know, I just, you know, I meant to run into him, didn't mean to spin him out, but
his day was fine. He still had a bad day anyway for whatever reason. So, it's just we finished bad. He finished bad. It's it's even.
What did he say inside the car?
He said he was coming for me. So I usually don't see him, so it's usually not a factor.
All right, thanks, Denny. Chris?
Wow, a shot. Well, in California next Sunday, we'll see if Logano can catch up with Hamlin, who led the most laps but didn't win. The guy who won second most laps, Kasey Kahne, Hendrick Motorsports, and Steve Burns is in victory lane.
Kasey Kahne in victory lane. I know how badly you wanted to win that race last week. Does this make up for it?
Absolutely. This is a big win. I love racing for Hendrick Motorsports, Rick Hendrick, the opportunity he gives us, and this whole team was flawless again today. Last week, today, this whole season so far, and it's been a lot of fun. Great clips. I've been with them for a long time. We've won a few races together, and it's great to win a cup race with great clips. They're out cutting hair a couple days ago, and it's been a good week in Farmers Insurance, Chevrolet, ISS, Pepsi Max, but everybody's done a great job, and just racing Brad, racing Denny was tough, and Jeff and Matt Kenseth was really good there. I don't know what happened to those guys. It looked like Jeff might have had a tire problem, but it was a big win. I'm really happy.
Kasey, on the cool-down lap, you said it was a big accomplishment. Why is that?
Well, I just feel like for myself, it's a really big accomplishment to win here. This is a tough place. It's been a tough track for me at times, and just for this whole team to step up and do it together. We've prepared pretty hard this year, and it feels good to win. Trucker, our truck driver, he lost his dad last night, and so this is for him. And then I have a great friend in Washington, J.J. Arnett. He lost his dad about 3 weeks ago. So it's a memory of him, and we had a lot of fun with Jerry Arnett. He took care of us, got us out of a lot of trouble. So I just want to thank all those guys and everybody that supports this team. This engine was unbelievable again.
Thank you, Kasey. Congratulations. Let's go to Chris Devoda.
Well, when you're so good at a racetrack and you don't end up in victory lane, it has to be frustrating. But when you come from the back after a penalty and race like that up to the front, how do you leave feeling?
Need to stop getting penalties and just stay up front all day. But it's just, I don't know. We're trying to take too much on pit roads, and it's not working for us. So we just need to back off. But I don't know. This guy's doing an awesome job with these cars. The M&M's Camry was fast, and guys did a great job. Just wish there was more to have there. Just too tight all day. Just never really had the car that was worth being able to run the bottom as long as it needed to. And then on the top, it was too tight on the top as well, too. So it's a good day, I guess.
Another impressive run for Kyle Busch at Bristol.
Joey, you getting a chance to see what happened right there in the race between you and Denny Hamlin. What did you say to him?
That's for me to know and Denny to know. So frustrating. I had a really fast Shell Pennzoil Ford that I felt like it was capable of winning the race. Very proud of the guys for giving me a car like that. And it's unfortunate getting frustrated, running a lot better than where we've been finishing. And then we fixed it pretty good. And then it got knocked in the back again and ripped the quarter panel loose. So I'm watching the replay here. It's Bristol, but it's ridiculous. It's not. I feel like I race him clean all the time, and he's going to do that. So I understand the way he races now that he's not my teammate, and I will race him the same way he races me.
Chris, you can definitely tell there is still some bad blood between these guys, and it's getting, I think, hotter yet.
Yeah.
Well, I don't exactly know how to spell but that's what Brad Keselowski did when he got out of his car. So close.
Yeah, just, again, wasn't meant to be this. I've ran 8 races this year between Nationwide and Cup Car. I think we've had a shot winning every one of them, and at the end, they just can't get it to come all together. I don't know if that was my mistake or what, but I had to lead, obviously, on the restart. The 5 car's a little faster. Maybe it got me either way, but, the 11 car got in the back of me. I don't know if he got hit and pushed into me or just ran over me. I don't know, one of the two. But cars won't restart with the tires off the ground. And, obviously, Kasey got in front and drove away. But, dang, I'd have liked to have had a shot to hold him off there at the end. But it wasn't meant to be. But either way, another 3rd or 4th place finish. And hell of a start to the year, and just want to get some W's.
Thanks, Brad. Another top 5 for Brad Keselowski this season.
So after 436 races, 22 until the chase, he moves ahead of Jimmy Johnson. So Brad Keselowski, your points leader. Johnson hit the wall late in the race. Clint Boyer jumped up 5 spots.
Yeah, rough race at Vegas for that whole team, and Clint said we got to focus and get our game together. Top 5 finish, 4th in points. Kyle Busch up to 10th in the points as he continues to rebound from a tough start to the